Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to HOR Season 6, Round 9, Austria. Set for a good old race this evening, I think, at Austria. For anybody that knows the game, we know it's a slipstream fest, to say the least. I'll just adjust my audio because my game is very loud. Good evening, miss. Oh, that's harsh, young Michael. So, I think we'll get Mike holding a good gap in the championship. He strengthened that over Canada and France. Jensen's still hot on his heels. I'm sure he will be out with some form of vengeance this evening. 15 drivers, so as it stands we are looking at a short qualifying. If we go above the 15 we jump to full. Below 15 there's just a wasted session. So we run short. New driver in this evening, Santu Reka, joins the LAS Chris and the Williams. We've had a little bit of a team shuffle. Ginger Bush has joined Mike in the Red Bull. So good evening, Adam. So, yeah, just a little shuffle to try and allow guys to get a fair chance in the Constructors. Happy Valentine's Day to all. Any drivers watching that's not racing, get it up you. I'm just kidding. I hope you're having a nice time with your partners. So, who do we should have Schlee back this evening? Pedro said @ question mark equal signs greater than you Ben Dar, I think. Adam, oh there you go, Mike. Adam, sorry, Mike is asking if you want to be his Valentine. That's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, it's nearly time to go. I think they are going, they're happy to go. We are still on shot. Alright, Adam, yeah, I just got your message. Yeah, he's one of them too. So, guys looking for some redemption from last weekend. HOR punched that pole at Canada. And then I struggled start of the race, but a strategy that it was on, a fueling strategy that really didn't work out, so that is now rectified, I think. So we might see Adam take a hit again this evening. Banksy taking a podium as well. He took a P2 and a victory. Is that right? I have too much. Don't have children. They absolutely mess up your week. Short qualifying confirmed. So the weather. I wonder what part the weather will play. Austria is usually good for the wet stuff. I'm sure there'll be some guys thriving for a bit of rain. Some guys wishing that the rain just doesn't come. Like Schlee Fingers, they won't want it. I think Ginger Bush won't want it. Mike, we all know, will want it. I think Pedro thrives for a little bit of rain. And we'll keep an eye on Santu Reka as well, on see what kind of form he's got. Dry. Thanks for the confirm, Mike. So, dry. So, as much as the wet weather flings a spanner in the works, I do enjoy Austria for racing. Guys get kept tight together, and yep, it should be a good one. Lo and behold, Betty for skip to Jensen. Is Jensen on track? So Jensen first out. Now let me put it to full track map. Jensen out, soft tyre, so that looks like a commitment. If Jensen completes his first lap, he's just going for soft. Go for the fastest lap possible. We get Mike out in a medium, leaving his options open. Santu out in a hard. So we will have Jensen first. First man to open a lap. Short track, Austria. Most guys, depending on tyre strat, will be in the 1.4s, 1.5s here. Into turn 1. Cut it nice. It's perfect line there. Then in the long drag up to turn 2. Big in the brakes for the hairpin. And a tricky corner for traction. There's a horrible bump just after apex as you try and drive out the corner. Upsets the rear of the car. Second DRS zone. Tricky braking down the hill. You've got to carry the brakes through the corner a little. And smooth on the power out. Never used all of the track there, but it won't compromise his line too much. And down into the most technical part of the circuit that's... it's not really technical at all. Time can be won and lost. He just gets away with that, that's close. I'm amazed no invalidation there. We'll see what time he puts on the board first though. So Jensen goes first with a 105.8. 104.8, sorry. Who is next? I think it may be Mike. Oh, no, it's HOR punch. He does a 106.2 on the medium compound tyre. J Smith next round. He goes P3 in a 106.3. Jack next. LA's Chris goes a 106.5 and Jack's coming through in a fast lap next, so he's definitely going to be compromised for starting his lap. Scarlmus slotted in the hards, 106.9. Mitch goes P6 on the softs and a 108.5. Fingers coming across the line. Oh, he's just opening a lap. I thought he was in a fast one. So Banksy around the last corner, we'll go on board, see where he goes. He goes P2 on a 105.7. So Jensen has a big 1.1 second gap at the moment, but he has the softer compound tyre, so that's interesting. Pedro Schlee still in the pits. Fingers on the hards. Staying low with fingers for the end of sector 2 and sector 3. What's in P7 and a 107.5 on the hard compound tyres, but a second lap on the tyres as well. And that's a lap invalidation there, so we won't continue on that lap. Ginger Bush, he is on a first lap. Yellow flag sector 2. Fingers at the spin. Maybe the spin. that's a really good marker there from Jensen, 104.8. Spare time down. It's still early in the session and there'll be time to be found, but it's a good start. J Smith, LAS, Chris, Banksy, they've all deciding that soft tyre is what they're choosing. I see Mike went out in the majors but chose to come back in, so big burst of cars out now. Ginger Bush went P10 on a 108.0. Mitch improved to a 107.6 on the 110 behind Fingers now. Santu went P3 on a 106.1. It's been nice to get out of the way there. It's very fair of him. That's a nice bit of pace there from Santu. Pedro on his outlap, he's opting for the medium compound tyre as well. Schlee still not went out, so he's maybe just went, I'm just going one stop, I'm going one run. I'm only one set of mediums, maybe want to start the medium tyre, so we'll see. Guys doing their best to get out of each other's way. Skarma and J Smith on their outlaps now in the soft compound tyres. Oh, excuse me guys. J Smith, he'll be hoping for some redemption. He had a good showing at France. Unfortunate ending, but showed some real progression in his pace. And his racecraft was good too, so definitely starting to see a lot of improvements throughout the field. Guys starting to settle down and be more comfortable around each other as well. There's still the odd incident, but what racing doesn't have incidents? Here goes Skarma. Weir tried to step away from him there, but he kept it in check. And he backed out. So backed out the lap there. So we got Jensen coming back out. That was second run of the session. He'll probably go back in and go for another after that as well. We've got Banks. J Smith slots into P3 in the 105.7. I think it was. LAS Chris up to P2 as well. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was strange. Yellow flag in sector 1, I think that's just people letting others through. It's a short track, Austria, so you really catch guys on slow in laps or slow out laps. You catch them up super fast. And as soon as you think you've been released for a fast car, you pull back out and start to go, another fast car's on you, so I think the guys are doing a reasonably good job. We've got yellow flag sector 2 for a Red Bull. Jack's jumped in, that's just Mike going slowly to allow drivers through. Pedro slotted in P9, just on his teammate, Abbott second down, 106.7. So before we go for the last runs guys, I'm going to take a restroom break, 1 sec. So, I'm back checked, I'm back. Jensen improved to a 104.4, so he took 4 tenths off his time. I missed that while I was away. Mitch in his out lap gets Scarman up into P3 in a 105.7. That's a good lap there for Scarman. Mike went P6 in the mediums, 105.9, right in the ballpark with all these soft guys. I mean, 2 tenths in that tyre and they slot straight into the top 3, so I think he'll feel happy. He's a little down in his time, sector 1. Stay on board. See how it goes. And he's went purple sector 2, so he's lighting the boards up. Full commitment through the second to last corner, that was nice. Tight round the last, let the car run out. He should get away with that. How's he going to go? And he goes P3, 105.4. Good lap. So, J. Smith. Yes, we got Jack. Oh yeah, Jack's looking for a big improvement here. He's going to slot right. He's going to take P4 here if he keeps it neat, I think. Oh, and he goes P2, 105.0. That was a big gain in the last sector. He went from half a second up, 3 corners later. He was a second up in his time. Wow. So the closest to Jensen is now Jack. Full weight of the prancing horse on his shoulder, and he showed up. Guys doing their best to get out of the way. J. Smith in a lap. Is he going to improve? And he does, he takes P4 now in a 105.2. LAS Chris has been up in, he's still in P3, sorry, in a 105.0. Things are absolutely hotting up. We've got Mike out in the softs, HOR punch, still undecided. I think most drivers are going to go for the softs. So, J. Smith, I think he's just in an out lap. An in lap, sorry. Mitch coming into the pits. Nope. Ginger Bush. Still out in hard compound tyre, so he's going to try something different with the Schlee out. For his first lap, so let's stay on board with Schlee. Not seen him for a while. Let's see where it goes. Lovely traction out the hairpin there from Schlee. So Schlee's looking good here. Trailed the brake lovely through that corner. See how he's looking sector 2. Oh, he's a purple sector 2. This might be a PB though, I don't know. We need to stay with it. 105.3. So I think it flashes up purple for personal best. Fingers is on an invalidated lap. That'll come back to him now as he opens his fastest lap. So we've got all guys out. So we've got Jensen a little up sector 1. We'll stay on board with him and see if he can do any more. The rest of the guys are in the pits, they're just starting out laps, so Jensen's going to be the next guy to really put the pressure on the field. Check his sector 2 split. And he's up in his PV again. Small margins, but he's up. Oh, and that little bit gone wide there may have cost him some time. He is pushing hard. Schlees went P2 now in a 104.9. And he had very little ERS. That is an amazing lap from Schlee. And Jensen improves by a tenth on a 104.3. So Schlees took P2. He's not been here for a few days and he's on the front row as it stands. Oh, Santu's lost it. Is that going to compromise anything in the laps? So we've got some guys going to try again. And Banksy's now in P2 in a 104.39. Only 2 tenths behind. So it's Jensen P1, Banksy P2, Schlee P3, got Smith. These guys at the end of the sectors have still got time to get another lap on the board. Punch, he's just going to start a lap. And Pedro's backed out to his lap. Where can young Mike slot himself? Is he going to challenge or is he going to be further down the grid for today? P3, 104.8, half second down, second draw alongside Schlee. Got Punch still in a lap. And he's found some time here, he could be slotting himself up into a good position. We'll stay on board with Punch. He's going to be the last guy. Jensen's got pole as it stands. Can Punch challenge pole? Nope, no, but it goes P5 on a 105 flat. Just picks Jack. So, that's a good lap from Punch. I think he'll be pretty happy with that. Banksy has left the session. Don't understand what's happened there. So Jensen P1, Banksy P2, Mike P3, Schlee P4. And I've just lost the screen. Jensen P1, Banksy P2, Mike P3, Schlee P4, Punch P5, Jack P6, Chris P7, Smith P8, Santo P9, Skarma P10, Fingers P11, Avatarius P12, Mitch P13, Pedro P14. So, why did Santo and Smith get a DNF? Strange. Good effort from the guys. Punch slotted himself in a nice position. Schlee, a couple of weeks away, slotted himself into that second row. And Schlee, we know he's solid consistency. And consistency at Austria can certainly win you the race. I think Banksy may be having connection issues because there's when I was trying to watch him in the stream, he was slagging all over the place. So We'll need to see what the call is here, because he's not going to be on the grid, I don't think. Could be a restart, a quick grid reform. Give me 1 second, chat, and I will find out. There's no point waiting the 5 minutes. I know Banksy won't be on the grid, so it's best just to restart if he's not having, if it's not connection issues. It was just a simple lag out, in my opinion. It's better just to restart than waste the 5 minutes waiting to see. We can get the restart formed within this 5 minutes and get the guys on track and get them out for a form lap once they've got setups on. Yeah, Banksy won't be on the grid. Yeah, Banksy. So Adam, if you're watching the stream, Banksy's lagged out. He lagged out and got back in when I was looking at the timing screen. Yes, I have the grid, Adam. I do. Yeah, Banksy's not in his car, so that'll be a race restart. So I want to end the stream, guys. I'll just stay about while I go about trying to get this sorted. So bear with me 1 second, chat. Let's get, we'll get Adam in, and then, oh, unlucky Santi. You look to have really strong pace there as well. We're just going to, oh, that's respectful for Banksy. I'm hoping that I've got an invite to the lobby. Adam should have it up anytime. He's probably just going to send us invites out in one batch, so get every driver. Yes, Chris is restart. Yes, yes. And there's the invite. So, guys, remember when you get on the grid, don't forget your setups. I will get Adam in to do the grid. So I will. Hello.
Good evening, young Christopher.
Once we get people in, I'll give you this grid, mate. I'll just run through who's here. You can just slot it in. Yeah, Jensen P1, Banksy P2. We're still live. By the way, just so you know. Mike P3, Schlee P4, yourself 5, Jack 6, Chris P7, once he comes in and you put him in P2, it should just set them back down. J Smith 8, Santu 9, is he in? I'll send him on now. Bear with us, chat, till we get this sorted. Do apologise. Be worth it for a good race. Yeah, it's close, close. It's going to be an interesting one.
Definite drop off.
Yeah, yeah.
Times.
Right. Right, I think it might be advisable that maybe... I don't like to be that way, but it really could compromise another driver. It's tough. Could be weather. So what's the crack? Who you got? Right, so it'll be Skarma after that. I think Fingers, Avatarius, Mitch, Pedro, and then who's the fifth? Ginger Bush, I think. I've just put in the chat that top 10 must start softs because that's the tyre they'll done the fastest lap on Adam, so there should be no changes. Jensen through to Banksy. I've sent Santa an invite, he's maybe not seen it, I'll send him another one.
Because we are literally just...
Santa, I'm just going to get you one if you're watching the stream, buddy. Just getting your name now. Is he in?
Yeah, he is... What? Where am I? P... Was he P8?
Wait there, I'll just tell you. He slots into P... between J Smith and Skarma. I'm not sure exactly what positions. Should be 9th. Right, Adam, just give them 2 minutes. And then I'll give them a minute, launch the lobby, and then just say about the setups and that. You still control race start, still. Alright, dude. Have a good one. If Banksy goes now, that's that, mate. It's connection issues, it's not game related, so we gave him an opportunity to get back in the race. Unfortunately, I don't like to say no, but it's not fair to keep pulling every other driver in and out of races for one. Alright, mate. Have a good one. Cheers.
Loaders.
So chat, I'm back. So we will give the guys a little minute. They'll grab a quick setup, and that needs a quick pee. I'll go and grab a quick pee if they need it, quick get a drink if they need it, and then it'll just be a quick into the race. And that is absolutely horrific what Banksy's just said there. So here's for a good race. Weather's clear this side. Adam's on the ball. Good luck, racers. This should be a good one, chat. I think it'll be a good one. Slipstreams galore. If guys can break the DRS, it's quite hard to catch them back up again, but oh man, if people seeing your DRS on you, I think you'll see a lot overtaking today. Especially within those zones. Setup's on. Top 10 need to go to that soft tire. See, MD outside that's top 10 off the softs. I'm not going to be a happy bunny, and the Chris IA may come down hard on them. Copyright belongs to HOR Punch. So, that's it. We had Jensen, Gingerbush, Elias, Chris Jack, some guys riding up. That was a quick mess around, turn around. Hope all the guys will get set up, so get 5 seconds to get it ready. So they're going to the form lap. So top 10 is on the softs. A couple of guys outside the top 10 trying to meet them, so otherwise it's a grid full of soft tyres. So the leader, tyre fitted, we'll change it to, I think, positions change for the start of the race. And we'll get rid of that. So Jensen P1, Mike P2, Banksy P2, Mike P3, Schlee P4, Punch P5, Jack P6, Chris P7, Smith P8, Santu P9, first race with HR, Skarma P10, Fingers P11, Avataris P12, Mitch P13, Pedro P14 and Gingerbush P15. Battles to look out for. The McLaren and Renault boys, it's funny to see them, the kind of rivalry between them, and they're pretty close to each other on the grid. Banksy, Mike, Jensen is always one to watch, and Schlee will put himself in that fight. I'm 100% sure of that, as well as defending from Adam behind. I think we could see, yeah, and Banksy's absolutely all over the road. That is not good. That's not good. That is not good. We'll keep an eye on that, but we'll go with the start of the race. It's a great camera angle of the grid. And the lights are on, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out and away we go, and it's a good start from Jensen. Banksy gets off okay beside him. Mike struggled a little. It's allowed Schley to pounce up the inside. Punch looks like having a go, but the guy slipped round nice. So Jensen away, Banksy P2. We've got a Mercedes in the background being pushed off wide. It's going to be a big tow. Banksy's all over the road. That's... no. It's all over the place and it's going to cause a crash. 1 second, chat, we'll get back with the action. It's not so stable at all. Hopefully, once the race settles. It was not good, man. I really hate to be that person, but it was going to cause such a bad crash. We'll talk about that. That will not be the end of it. Ah, I hate that. So is Schley going to make a move? Jack's got round the outside of Schley. So Jack's up 3 position, P7, P6 to P3. Schley will just be settling down for a stint. We'll get Chris up a couple. Thanks, and now drop back down the grid in his AI form. No, that's not a place to retake control of the car. Banksy, don't do it there, don't do it there. Oh no. This could be dangerous. Stay on board and just watch it at the moment. Jensen pulling a 1.7 second gap from the lead. It's Santu in the pits. I wonder if he's got some wing damage. So that releases some of the guys. Smith, Banksy having a little go. Is Banksy going to have a go at Smith down the inside? A bit later in the brakes, can he get it turned round and out the corner? Oh, and Jay Smith. Fingers been a little opportunistic there, I think. It's hard to say. He's lost an end plate. We'll definitely need to look at that one, but maybe Jay Smith got his nose off, just not looking, only focused on racing Banksy other than every other driver early in this bit. You've got to say Banksy is, yeah, this is not good. I did that. Continue on. The guys will be hoping to clear him. Get back in now behind Jack. Chris on this battle as well. Now we've got the Jay Smith and Banksy battle. Jay Smith may be scared to even get close to that. So, Jensen, P1, 1.3, Mike slowly starting to reel him in now. So that race is not over yet. David Stevens. Schley closing up onto the back of Jack. He's got a big advantage on Els. He could make a move. Chris fell a little behind. Banksy and Smith. They're tailing each other. We'll stay with Schley. Schley should get the move done here. Down inside into turn 2. get this done, no bother. Nice move there from Schlee. Jack does have the opportunity to come back, but I think Schlee is on. We've got a yellow flag, sector 1 and sector 2. Is that going to give us a safety car? Safety car is out. So here we go, safety car out. Are the guys going to take this as an opportunity to pit? Or do they feel, no, I'm going to go on? Ooh, chat, safety cars, we love them. So, that's unfortunate for Mitch. We'll see if we can get him in. Maybe Mitch can join us for the rest of comms this evening. So, leader, top two went in the pits. Jack's chose to stay out, so is Chris. Schlee's chose to pit because the safety car's out. Big action in the pits. We need to keep an eye on this and see how the grid reshuffles and how the restart's going to be. I need to... So, unfortunately, I'm having to ask Banksy to leave the session, guys, because if somebody touches Banksy because of his lag and his connection, they're going to pick up a penalty in this safety car, and that's just not right. That's not fair. It's not fair in any other driver to get a penalty because of Banksy's connection. I don't like to be the person that asks somebody to leave a race, but it's not fair in every other driver on the grid. And that was not the way to do that. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. But we'll look at that afterwards. So Jack P1, Chris P2, Jensen P3, Skarma P4, Mike P5, Schlee P6, Smith P7, Santu P8, Fingers P9, Avatarius P10, HOR Punch P11, Gingerbush P12 and Pedro P13. And Skarma's just picked up a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Interesting. So same old chat, pick up a pen and it's sting me, you need to just flip it, I'll look at it. Safety car's probably going to go for, oh it's in this lap, so it's Jack's job. Good evening Mitch.
Good evening Chris, how are you
I'll
doing?
be with you in 1 second.
Sure.
Jack is just going to accelerate out the restart. He's got a good jump in LAS Chris. Jensen and Skarma's jumped into the pits, so we'll not go with that. Jensen, LAS Chris. And Jack has got a good break for the pack. Mike behind. Schlee slotting in. The guys are pretty much single file through turn 1. Nice orderly restart. Mitch, that's unfortunate. What happened?
Yeah. I don't know, I went on the grass and it like lifted my front tires up, so like hit the wall, so yeah. Anyway, these things happen, so
Do you wish to stay for the duration of the race, or do you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, I have somewhere to be. Sorry, man.
No, that's fine, Mitch. You carry on.
Okay. Cool.
I will jump back on the
thank
comms.
you.
Nice to hear from you.
Okay. Yeah,
Take care,
nice
Mitch.
to see you.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Good. See you tomorrow. Bye.
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 So we have Jack through the final corner. LAS Chris within. A lot of the guys staying within DRS of each other. You can join coins with me, Banksy, but you're going to get chinned for what you done then, and you will be made aware that that's going to be a penalty, unfortunately, because that's just not acceptable. So LAS Chris holding Jensen off, that's allowing Mike to slowly catch up. Schlee just kind of biding his time behind these guys, but he's been on the medium tyre, so Schlee. So let's see. Fitted. Jensen's went to a hard compound, so is he going to try and go to the end? That's interesting. Mike's in a medium, Schlee's in a medium.
Evening, Chris. Now can I hear you?
Evening, Banksy. Before we go forward in comms, we need to speak about what happened there, mate, because I won't shy away, and if you look back in the stream, I'm not happy how you went about what you did. It's not fair, and it's not fair because you've got a bad connection for some other driver to get a 5 or 10 or even drive-through penalty because you're lagging all over the track. For me then to ask you respectfully to leave, and then you hit me with what the fuck and whatever, and then retire your car in the wall is totally unacceptable.
Well, I can't retire in the pits because I'll just come straight back out, won't I?
You could have just retired on track, you would have ghosted out. You don't have to put it in the wall. If that was a run-in, if that wasn't a safety car scenario, you would have pulled another safety car. So just because it's a safety car doesn't mean you can do it. It's not right. I've just got to clarify that, Banksy, because it's not acceptable. I'm not have attitude from my driver when it's no fair for everybody else. I know you were in a good position, but what happens if your lag costs 4 guys to crash out behind you because you got a bad connection? It's not fair. It sucks, mate. I get you. It sucks, bro. It fucking sucks ass. It's because my line was shut. But it's not going to be a penalty. It's not going to be a nothing like that. We just move on. And also because of how you've been asked to leave the session, I will speak with Adam about it because I don't believe it's fair also that you've come out the set, although you maybe didn't want to, you've come out the session because you knew it was the right thing. So that should be noted and rewarded. So I don't think it will be a pointless race for you, although you only done a few laps. We will speak about it because I believe you should get something back for doing what you've done. Just don't be a diddy and retire the car in the wall.
Yeah, like last time I went in the pits and retired, the car came back out.
I don't know why it's not meant to do that.
Maybe that's before when all these new updates came out, because it was when I first joined HOR, and that was in Britain when I was in the Renault, and I came back out and I was like, okay.
So Mike maybe going to have a go here, Banksy. Sorry to interrupt. I think he's going to have a go Jensen in turn 2. Is he going to try and force it around the outside? Oh, not just too aggressive, I think, and he gets a 3-second time penalty for good measure. But anyway, Banksy, we move on. As much as
I do apologise for that.
And as much as I'm a moaner, mate, I highly appreciate you removing yourself from the race. So thank you.
Yeah, I do apologise on that. I'm just annoyed that makes it too bad.
No, don't be sorry, bro. Don't be sorry. It's passion. You didn't want to leave the race, I understand why. I was just saying that you can't do that. I maybe sound angry, I don't mean to sound angry, I'm just stating my point. LAS Chris is going to jump in the pits. So what do you make of Jack here, Banksy? He's doing a really good stint. Still in the
Yeah,
soft
yeah,
eye,
he
he chose not to box under safety car. You chose not to box as well, didn't you? So, what was your prediction for the first stop? Where were you scheduled to stop?
Around 15, 16.
So you could really stretch the tyre.
Try and stretch it a bit more. Get not a pit stop gap, like a comfortable gap where if Jensen and Mike do have to pit again, I'm sure Jensen and Mike won't pit because they're really good on the tyres. Like, I've got a few laps younger and I might catch them at the end. That's what I'm trying to think or go for.
So we've got Punch on the back of Jay Smith. Is he going to get any moves done? So that going to 16, Banksy, would that be a one stop onto the medium tyre?
Yes, it would have been, yes.
Yeah, one stop. So you think, I think Jensen goes to the end on the hard tyre, I think that's obvious, but do you think Mike can stretch the medium for another 22 laps? He'd be asking 30 laps of that tyre.
If he does, then... Oh!
Punch going to make a move.
Oh, Jensen's just took the...
Oh, and you go back,
yes,
so I'll let you
Jensen's
get
just
it.
took the lead.
Jump on board now, small contact.
Jensen's just took the lead.
Punch get pushed on the grass from Smith. So Mike, would you agree that Mike's got to clear Jack pretty quickly?
He's got the pace, Jack's got the pace though. Oh, I'm out.
Oh, can you pick it up on the stream, maybe? There might be a small delay, but...
yeah, it's...
Or can you get back in through an invite or something? Are you having bad weather, Banksy? So Jack's now in the pits. That's released Mike into P2, Schlee into the podium position. Quite comfortably in that position as well now, P3 for Schlee. Punch getting the move on Smith. Has he got it done this time? Yep, and away he goes. It's up into P4 now, Adam. Chasing down Mr. Schlee. Santu got a move done in Skarma as well. So who do you think wins it from here, Banksy?
I think it's a race down to Jensen and Mike, but it's, in my eyes, it's only lap 15, we're almost at halfway point, or past halfway. I think it's too early to call.
Yeah, I would agree. I think as well, Austria's got a knack to, when it gets you, it bites hard, and it's usually a retirement, and we know from the recent update that retirement's usually a safety car now.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think if we get a safety car now, that hurts Jensen.
Yes, it will.
Unless he can maintain the lead, then it makes no difference.
Yes, if the safety car does come out, I believe that hopefully he comes out just before the safety car can goes all the way round and goes in the pits and trying and comes back out in first.
That's interesting.
But
every
yeah,
guy in that top 7 apparently on 10 lap tyres, so I think that full top 7 all boxed under safety car. We've got Pedro, he's gained mass positions, up to P7 now, Pedro. He's having a great race.
Yes.
Pedro up 7, Ginger Bush up 9 positions as well.
Yes, the Ginger Bush is in 6th, if I believe that's correct.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah,
Started
it's just a bit blurry on my phone, that's all.
Ah, I see. Nothing worse.
Nah. It's like, I will get this internet fixed. I just might go to my mum's and just race.
Aye, because honestly, Banks, it's something I did not want to do, man. It's horrible. It's just a really, really shit prospect.
Bad luck, like Mike said, I was going sideways and...
Oh yeah,
I'm
mate,
sure
when you were racing with Jay Smith, 1 second in the... If you look back in the stream, you'll see a couple. 1 second you were beside him and then you were 5 metres in front of him.
Wow.
So it was quite strange. Oh, Punch, showing a little dummy defend there. What would you say is the trickiest corners at Austria, Banksy?
What, during the race or qualifying and race?
Yeah, just in general, yeah.
Oof. To be honest, I'll say it's round the last sector. In my eyes, it's the last sector.
Yeah, I would agree. So the second to last, the right-hander that takes you down the hill into the last corner, that's probably my least favourite corner in the full calendar.
Yeah, so I must agree with you on that. That is
because for some reason you seem to lose all rear downforce, and you know with the entry speed you take to that corner, once it goes, it's gone.
And there's no stopping it.
No. I really wish in the game we could see some tyre wear for the drivers we spectate.
Yes.
So Punch pits. That'll probably be a medium tyre for 17 laps to the end. And is this Punch's first stop of the race? I don't think it is. I think he took a free stop and he's going to serve a 5-second penalty in the pits. Got a little bit of a battle at the back of the pack. Skarma catching Avitarius. Skarma had good pace in qualifying, and it's... Did he get caught up in any incidents, do you know, Banksy?
I was in a party with Jensen as soon as you messaged me saying you just can't race no more, and as soon as I retired I was watching between Mike, Jensen and Skarma. I think Skarma had a M plate missing.
So he's probably pit to get that changed.
I think that was.
Skarma gonna go up the inside. Avataris is going to hold it on the outside. Is Skarma going to try and hold it in the outside round this corner? No. Mike and Jensen, I always feel like they get to a point, you'll feel it yourself when you get in that tussle, Banksy, that once you get within that second, it comes kind of stalemate for a few laps, and you never actually seem to catch or lose. Oh, and Santa Ruca's gone. Is that going to be a safety car? Will it be a safety car? It's in Sector 3, and I think he's retired in the pits. I think he's retired in the pits.
The car comes back out. Yeah, there's yellow flags waving.
I'll stay on board with the leaders here, but I think this might be Santu that... Yeah, so... Banksy, I will put my hands up and apologise to you because Santu Rika has went into the pits there and his car has drove out and drove down a slip road for some benign reason.
Nah, it's alright, it's alright. It is weird how to do that. It should be, if you've retired on the pitch, you just should retire and...
Just stay in the box, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just thinking, oh, if it restarts, and if I retire in the pits and come back out, I'm just scared that others might just.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gonna crash out. If someone's gonna make an overtake, and I just thought I don't want to risk that. But I apologise for snapping back.
No, mate. This is what real men do. Talk about it, apologise, move on. It is what it is. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're both just passionate for racing and want good, hard, clean racing.
True.
And that's why tempers boil over at times. Mike tried to have a go there into turn 2, but no prevail. Is he going to fling one down into turn 3? Jensen defends inside. Is he going to try and carry it around the outside? And Jensen defends it off well. So Mike is definitely starting to push.
Yes, he is. If he's pushing, I think he... Another stop it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he knows he's probably got to get past Jensen as well if he's going to stop again to make it work. I mean, if he gets past him and then takes the tyre to the end, wow.
Yeah.
Is he going to fling one up into turn 2?
I'll personally give Mike 5 of the bit for that.
Oh, and he's covering off that line hard. Is Mike going to go for the switchback? Jensen drives out the corner well. So aggressive but good defending. And it's allowing Schlee to just slowly creep up on them. Ginger Bush up 10 positions now, up to P5. He's having a great race. Jensen opens the gap a bit, sector 3, and then Mike closes up again in the DRS zones. It's been that way for a few laps. Mike's trying to be bold, but then Jensen's being bold in his defence. I just hope they don't have a collision. Go on board with Mike. Oh, and they're going to come out into traffic here as well. Mike's definitely going to go through. And that's an easy move now. So, Mike, would you agree Mike's got to kick on now? He needs to pull away from Jensen.
Yes, it does. If that's is that Avataris in front of them two leaders?
Yep. Mike's got some really good pace for 18 lap old medium tyres.
Yes. Yes, he has.
Jay Smith as well. Right. He's now in P3, so Schlee's pitted. He's took his last stop, came out in P6. He's on the charge till the end. So we'll keep an eye on his progression as well. Pedro's just boxed.
It's more like the second stint of the race. The second stint of the race, sorry to interrupt. Second stint of the race, it's always like the medium and the hards have just come alive.
Yep, I would agree. They can be very strange tyres for like the first 10 laps, and then you seem to get some good laps or some really strong performance. So yes. Ginger Bush now box. He takes his one and only pit stop. That's been a really strong stint for Ginger Bush. And this is a problem with Austria as well. Once you get in front, it's really hard to pull away.
Yeah, because it's just loads of like what three main straights.
Yeah, and a couple of corners that are hardly corners. There's really two big corners in the track, and it's turn 1 and turn 2. Otherwise, everything's sort of 120 miles an hour plus. fingers now, catching the leaders fast. On his soft tyre, a lap down.
Ashley with the fastest lap there.
Yep. So that could be a nice cheeky bonus point for him if it sticks. I just asked myself if Mike and Jensen are going to box again.
Yeah.
Even if Smith doesn't box, I think they catch him pretty easy. But then if Mike was to box, Jensen probably feels like he can go to the end and Mike doesn't catch him. And Mike's went in. So Mike's in. So that releases
I see what you're going. Oh, Mike has gone into the pits.
Yep. So that's interesting. Jensen picks up a time penalty for multiple warnings. So if Jensen chooses not to box, Mike is going to charge him down fast. If he does box, I think Mike gets an undercut.
Yes.
So Mike has pretty much asked Jensen the question.
Yeah, he's put his money to the line.
Yep. He nothing to lose. He's probably going to struggle to fight it to the end anyway. So let's try and pull Jensen in for a stop. I'll put him under some severe pressure at the end of the race. So Jensen stayed out. There's only 8 laps to go, so I don't think he would stop now.
No, I think he wouldn't. I think it's round 20 seconds. 20 seconds of pit stop, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So if he pits now, he'll be about 4.5 behind.
In the other terms, Mike's got 8 to go with 16 seconds, so Mike needs to find 2 seconds a lap on Jensen. While Jensen goes round with the back markers, picking up a DRS, which is going to do him a lot of favours.
Yes. Indeed. Ooh, I'm just looking at J Smith for 22 laps older than the hards. He's done well.
Yeah, he's on a massive stint. Is he going to try and take them to the end? As bold?
If he does, then we've got a new jelly.
Yeah, that's for sure. And Schley will be right, thinking to himself, right, I've got to take Jack and J Smith because I want my podium.
Indeed.
You'll be looking forward to tomorrow evening, Banksy.
You know I'm always ready for it.
I thought you'd be excited for it. You're showing some really strong pace just now as well, so that must excite you even more.
Yes, earlier today I was just doing a bit of practice, and time trial to not compare nowhere near to like multiplayer, but I just pulled in a lap and I thought, hey, is this really me putting this lap in, or is it just someone else? But time trial and multiplayer is completely different.
Oh, I would totally agree there, but it feels nice when you put in that sweet lap though, doesn't it? And Schley's got a move done in Jack down in the last DRS zone. So he now goes on the hunt of J Smith. Can he find that half second in the last sector to get in that DRS zone? That'll also allow him to defend Jack on the return.
Yes.
And Mike is finding some huge time against Jensen.
See, it's 13.8 seconds now, something.
Yeah. 2 laps, 4 seconds.
I will message you. I will message you or Adam if my internet's alright. If not, then I'll go to another look.
No worries, as long as you can get racing.
Yeah. I can't miss Britain.
Oh, and Schley's going round the outside. That's a great move with Smith. Good defence up his Schley try. Smith tries better out the corner. And now we've got Jack staying in that fight as well.
Maybe a few seconds behind, but that was interesting to watch that.
Yeah, Schlee's still absolutely all over the back of Jay Smith. He's going to make a move into the second to last corner. Oh! He flings it down the inside. That's a lovely move from Schlee. Elbows out. Good racing. Good racing between the two. And now Jay Smith's going to be under pressure from Jack. But Jay Smith's defending that position with all his might. 5 to go. Oh, that was a good little fight.
Yes. Well, probably about
25 old lap tyres, Jay Smith. What an effort. Where did they start? Let's see. He's up 3 positions on his strategy as it stands, so it's working. He's got 4 laps to maintain a 9-second gap.
Yes. Oh, is that Jack got Jay Smith there?
Yeah, he got through. So can Jack close up in Schlee? Schlee's on younger tyres, so I think it's going to be pretty hard. Mike on the other hand is not closing up Jensen enough, but I think he's going to be pretty happy with a P2. Driver of the day is going to be a tough call today.
There it is.
Ginger Bush is a good shout for a good effort. Pedro's gained well.
Yes. Ginger Bush. Oh, everyone's done a good job. Jay Smith's done a good job. Jack's done a good one.
Yep, Schlee's done a great effort. Not picked up a wheel or not picked up F1 in 2 weeks. And he's come on and stuck himself on the podium and went wheel to wheel with some guys. Mike and Jensen's put in their usual 100% effort. That's a tough call, Banksy.
Yeah, they did.
Interesting to know what happened with Punch. I think he'll still be happy to score some points, but good to see why he lost a couple of positions. I know he was struggling with the track and it's maybe just been that, and he's been quite happy to just stay in the top 10 and get some points. But yeah, he might feel like he's lost out a bit.
Yeah.
It's 2 to go.
Yeah, he was undecided to drive with the wheel or the pad tonight.
Which I understand, because I've always said Austria is it's not an enjoyable track in a wheel. I don't enjoy it. I've never enjoyed it. I used to enjoy it when I was a pad, but then I went to the wheel and I lost a bit of love with Austria when I went to the wheel. But it's always a track that makes some spectacular racing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much plateaued across the field. As Jensen is on his penultimate lap. Mike P2, Schlee P3, Jack P4, Smith P5, Chris P6, Ginger Bush P7, Punch P8, Skarma P9, Pedro P10, Fingers and Avatarius outside the points. Avatarius takes the fastest lap, so that might take it away for all the guys that might take the fastest lap point away today, because he is outside the top 10.
Yes, he is. I'll be happy with that, Avatarius.
But then we open points up to every driver, so should we open up the fastest lap point to every driver? Oh, I don't know. I think we've always stuck by top 10. We'll maybe change it for next season, but I think we'll need to stick with what it is for this season. So Mike's gained about 8 seconds on Jensen, but it's not been enough. Good effort for Jensen. Utilised the safety cars well. One stop to free stop. And had confidence to have pace to win the race. Good effort from young Mike as well. He tried something different, tried to make Jensen make a move. Otherwise I think you can be happy with P2. And Schlee should be, be happy with P3, Schlee as well. First race back on the podium, it's always good.
Yes.
And across the line he comes, small weave, Jensen P1. Well done to him. Mike smashes the curb on that exit, he'll take a P2. He seems happy with that. Schlee for P3. Schlee P3. He's got a good ring to it. Oh, and he's just run out of fuel coming round the last corner. Is that going to put him under any pressure? No, I don't think so. Oh, Jack had some pens anyway. Jay Smith across in P5 in the end, close to Jack. Chris P6, Ginger Bush in the end, P7. That's a good effort for Ginger Bush.
P6, wow.
P7. From the back of the grid up to P7. That's a great effort. He's definitely got to be one of the ones up there for driver of the day. Skarma P9 and Pedro in the bend. He closed right up and Skarma in the end, taking the last point. Oh, not the last point, but the last top 10 spot. How many? I don't know, Adam. There was action all over the track. I was trying to keep on top of it all. We'll get our top 3 in. Young Michael, young Jensen and Schlee. I don't know if I'd be offended if I didn't say young there, but it's a tough one, isn't it? Because there was some good performances there. It's a really, really tough one.
Yeah. Oh.
So we wait to get our top 3 in.
Yes. Right. I'll get this. Oh.
There's Jensen. So we start with Jensen.
Hello.
Since you're here, P1, congratulations. Good race.
Yeah.
Utilised the safety car pretty well. And had confidence that was the right strategy to win the race.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go on it. I haven't done any race runs, but yeah, it was a good race. I needed something. Really, I haven't been 100% in the last few races. I had bad luck, but I've come back. But yeah, try and put the amount of pressure on Mike if I can. Still grab a bit the title.
Did you feel like when Mike jumped in for that soft tire at the end, did you ever think he was going to catch?
It was an 18-second gap. I had one more penalty than Mike though, That was something I was considering, but the tyres, his softs must have died off because the gap just stayed at 9.5 seconds.
Yeah, because he did put you under some good pressure in the first few laps of his stint.
When I saw he went on the mediums, I knew I had to pit, because I know I've got 25 laps done on the mediums last season, but 31 laps is a bit...
Yeah, it's a big ask.
Yeah.
So Mike, P2, happy? I think that last stint, although you were forced into it, I think you would have maybe tried to stretch the medium, but you had nothing to lose trying to put Jensen under a bit of pressure. Did you always have the intention to go for that other stop at the end? Oh, that's not so good.
Oh.
Otherwise, P2, you could be happy with that. You saying to me before. Yeah.
Yeah, I just pitted purely out of shits and giggles.
Schlee, jump onto you, Schlee. That was a good effort. I enjoyed. We got your little Smith with your little battle with Jay Smith at the end. There was a couple of wheel bumps, but it was a good little battle.
It was a good little. I thought I pulled me out at one point, shouting at the screen as you do, but
yeah. As far as it's seen, it looked.
I think we both got out of it unscathed, so.
You've got to be happy. You've not raced in a few weeks. Jumped on the podium first race back.
Tony Grumble.
Happy days. So, are you all here tomorrow?
I'm not so sure whether I will be or not. She's moaning at me because it's Valentine's Day today, isn't it? You know?
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Oh, forget it.
So since you might not be here tomorrow, Schlee will ask you your prediction. Who do you think will win tomorrow? Britain.
Britain. Well, it's looking like Jensen's pretty much winning everything all the time, isn't it? So.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely strong.
But, I mean, there's people that can contend, yeah. Fancy, Mark. Yeah.
I think the new safety car update brings a big dilemma into every race as well now.
Well, that was just because I originally was going to do the 2-stop because it was only like 3 seconds slower or something. Just for I can push the whole race then, you know.
Yeah.
But then when that safety car came out, I was instantly like, no, I'll do the 2-stop and then just glide round, you know. If everyone don't come into so that all went to plan to start with, but then I was just found myself racing on my own for ages. Seeing there was a bit of a gap behind to know that I'd come out behind them, but I also knew that I'd be able to catch them on the soft and make a bit of a race of it, so I just thought, let's go for it.
Why not?
Shits and giggles, eh?
Yep. Mike, I'll just come back to you. When you went in for your last stop, just a quick question on that. Did you think you could catch Jensen? Nice. So Jensen and Mike, do you look forward to tomorrow? If you can do well at Britain?
Hopefully I can finish this time.
And Banksy, you got any questions for the guys?
No, I haven't got any questions really. Congrats
at the start there, Banksy?
Oh, it's just my internet is just really shocking. All I can just say, the weather's not been that bad at all today. It's just the internet.
You're not Scottish, are you?
Oh.
Oh, right. I'll see you in a few weeks then. I'm at the track.
Ouch, ouch.
Painful.
I don't really mean it, lads.
I'll pay. That's alright, mate. I'll pay that McLaren to mess up your pit stop.
So
Anyway, on that note, I'm
no worries.
go to bed because
No worries.
early morning.
Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, have a
Well
good
done
one,
again.
Catch you later. Cheers.
Yep.
See you in a bit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, cheers. Ta-ra.
So on that note, Banksy, driver of the day, who should it be? This is a tough one.
Still think. In my it's Alger Bush.
Yeah, that's
don't-
just springing to my mind as well. Ginger Bush. Back of the grid to
We don't-
P7.
P6. I'm sure. I think it would be.
No,
Yeah,
7.
P6, 7.
Still gained 8
7.
positions for the back of the grid. I think that's a tremendous effort.
Yeah, especially from him too. And
So we agreed?
First time in it. First time. Agreed, Ginger Bush, yeah.
You heard it here
Well-
first. Ginger Bush gets the extra points for driver of the day. And on that note, stream and chat and HOR and 4J Studios, we are out. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, guys.